Welcome to Woohoo Wednesday at stampingwithsherry.com. For today's project, I want to show you a little basket that you could give to one of your neighbors for May Day is coming up next week, or you could also use it for a little Easter basket for next year as well. I actually found the project on the blog for Twyla Davis. So let me show you the project first. Isn't this adorable? It's using the Timeless Tulips Bundle, and there's a couple of little Hershey nuggets on the inside of the box. So let me show you where that is in the catalog. It's on page 43 of the current mini catalog. So it's in a bundle. This is the Terrific Tulip Bundle. So you get 10% off when you purchase the stamp set and the punch together. This can be shipped direct to your door. So let me show you how to put this all together. The first step that you want to do is to create the little box on the bottom. And this piece is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then I scored it on my scoring tool at 3/4 of an inch all the way around. I just keep turning it until you have all 4 sides that are scored at 3/4 of an inch. Okay. The next thing you want to do is you want to fold them up on the score lines. And then you want to take your scissors and cut on the score lines here, right up to the score line on one side. Turn it around on the opposite side and do that again. And just cut up to the score line. Okay. After you have that, then you're going to use a really sticky tape. This is called tear and tape. It just you just rip it right off. If you have the old fast fuse, you could do that, or we used to have a sticky strip, which was sticky tape on a roll. It was red. You could use that as well. Okay, so you're going to just put it on to the 4 corners like this, and then these are going to come off. Okay. Take that paper backing off. And then you're going to take that tab and you're going to fold it in so that it just meets up corner to corner. You're going to do that on all 4 corners. Okay, fold that down. When you have that in place, make sure you have it in place first, because once you put it down, it's sticky and you're not going to be able to pull that back up again. So there's your little box. The next piece that you're going to have is this piece of designer series paper. This is from the Brights collection. It is on the retired list, but it is sold out right now. But you could use different colors too. You don't have to be tied to these colors. So I want to have this pattern out facing so that I'm going to see that pattern on the box. Again, I'm going to use my tear and tape, and I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape on the end of each of this designer series paper. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to again take this off of each end. Okay, and then on the inside of the box where the seam is, you want to stick that inside of there on either side, and this creates the handle to the basket. And you can see that it's all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so there's your little box. Now to get the tulips on there, what you want to do is you want to take your tear and tape again and put a piece of tear and tape on all 4 faces of the box. And then you want to bring your Flirty Flamingo cardstock with the Flirty Flamingo stamp pad, and then the largest tulip, and you're going to stamp 4 of these because you have 4 faces to the box. And then you want to punch those out with your coordinating punch. And I always like to start at the left side of the card to line that up, because this leaf is in the way and you don't want to cut into your other image. Okay. This one here, start on the left again. Punch. And then this one and punch. Okay. Now that you have that done, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where fourth one go? There it is. Okay. So then what you want to do is you remove these little paper backings, and then you put the flower right over that, and the edge of the flower lines up with the bottom of the box. You want to put that on all 4 sides. Okay, so there's your little box. And then we're going to use the polka dot ribbon. This is the Whisper White, right here, in the polka dot ribbon. Okay, and you're going to wrap that around the base of the box and just tie it into a knot. It is 12, so you want to make sure that you don't pull on it too tight, because you could rip it. And I'm just going to tie it into a knot here. And then you can trim the extra ribbon off. Okay. And then the chocolates, I've just used the Hershey Nuggets. And again, the designer series paper to wrap these is 1 inch by 3 inch. So I just take the ribbon, or the paper, sorry, not the ribbon, silly me. Just put some tape on the edge here and wrap those up, and then they go inside the box. Again, this would be great for a cute little May Day basket, or for next year for Easter. You could do that for a little Easter basket, like to put on a table setting for Easter. Okay, and then to do the Happy Spring, what I did with that is I took the stamp out of the something on there, out of the stamp set, and it says Happy Spring. So I'm just going to use the marker in Flirty Flamingo and just color that in. I'm using the side of my marker so that I don't bend the tip or crush the tip. And then I'm going to huff on it, or just breathe on it. And then I'm going to stamp that right to my cardstock. And then using the classic label punch from the big catalog, the main catalog, and punch that out. And then to attach this to here, I like to add dimension to the project, so I'm going to use the little mini dimensionals. If you don't have these, you should get them. They're great. They're in the main catalog. Take off the paper backing. And then just put that over the top. And then there's your little basket. Isn't that so adorable? Woohoo! So I got to trim this side right over here a little bit more. So that's the project that I have to show you for today. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you can duplicate this at home. To order the supplies that you need, please feel free to just click on Order Online on the right sidebar of my blog here, and all product can be shipped direct to your door. I do appreciate each and every order that you do submit, and I hope that you enjoy today's Woohoo tip. I hope to see you again next week on Wednesday at Woohoo Wednesday at stampingwithsherry.com.